I want you guys to realize that with AI, quantum computing, being an employee is going to be an obsolete idea in the next 10 years, 15 years. You're not going to see these giant corporations that make up 50% of the employment in America continuing to employ people if they've got robotics-driven artificial intelligence that can do the same thing faster, better, and cheaper than a human. Why would they hire you? Why would they keep you? Why would they retain you? The sales process is education. The marketing process is entertainment. So, what I think is the solution to that is why you should ignore 90% of business advice on social media. Hey guys, welcome back to Problems to Profit. My name is Preston Brown. I'm your host. And today we're going to have a fun show on why you should ignore 90% of the bullshit you hear on social media. I don't care if it's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, clickbait of all different types are on all different mediums. And 90% of it, probably more than 90% of it, is out there to engage you, get your attention, and more importantly, get your money. Money follows attention. Now, is there good advice out there? Yeah, there's lots of good advice out there. I like to think that I provide good advice, and there's a lot of people that I follow that also provide good advice. Before you are going in and being subject to the sabotage that clickbait puts in your life, you need to review several things. You need to know, what is the brand about? What's the agenda of that brand? Why is that brand producing content? Is that brand producing content because they want you to go buy some $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 mastermind? If so, that's great. As long as you know it and you're getting value from the content, then go consume it. But you need to make sure that the content is not just tailored to sell their product, but rather tailored to add value and help you. A sales process by design from any business anywhere, which is what every branded content piece, including this is designed to educate you if it's authentic, real, and valuable. The sales process is education. The marketing process is entertainment. Well, the clickbait that you see on 90% of social media misses the education piece. So if you're getting just the marketing and not the education, you're wasting your time. Who cares if some guy's standing on the tallest building or has 2 or 3 planes or all of that bullshit? It doesn't matter. What matters is the relevant value you can get within your life. Don't get suckered into somebody else's business, profit, for-profit scheme by following their content and paying attention to their bullshit just because you see some hype. A fancy car, a fancy airplane, a multi-million-dollar home. None of that really tells you that they're going to benefit you. What you can look at to make sure you're receiving benefit is, are you generating value? And when I say generating value, simple hacks, simple tips, simple ideas that you can take out in bite-sized chunks, implement into your business, and generate results that are measurable. The only time I will look at someone's content continually, and by that I mean more than once, is if I know the agenda of the brand. Like a lot of you guys might actually be thinking, well, what's the agenda of your brand? Well, at the end of this video, guys, I'm going to tell you the agenda of my brand. 1, I want to help you. 2, I want to grow my brand. And there's nothing wrong if a brand has an agenda of growing, okay? If a brand's trying to grow, but they're also adding value, support that brand, consume that content, enjoy it as long as they're adding value and providing you something of value through the whole time. So this is a short podcast. I've been watching all the clickbait videos that are coming out, all the fear-mongering around economic data, all the fear-mongering around tariffs and this, that, and the other, all the business tips that 90% of them are bullshit by some fucking 20-year-old business coach that's never done anything, but he's, maybe buffed or got biceps or something and wants you to go click on his crap. And I just had to make a video of why you should ignore 90%, because you don't know the agenda behind the brand. That's the single big answer. So anyway, as promised, what's my agenda? I want to grow my brand. I want people to become entrepreneurs. I want you guys to realize that with AI, quantum computing, and just the economic system of innovation that we have been in for the last couple hundred years, being an employee is going to be an obsolete idea in the next 10 years, 15 years. I mean, you're not going to see these giant corporations that make up 50% of the employment in America continuing to employ people if they've got robotics-driven artificial intelligence that can do the same thing faster, better, and cheaper than a human. Why would they hire you? Why would they keep you? Why would they retain you? So what I think is the solution to that is small business. I think heart-to-heart business is the answer to the democratization of technology, which is improving the market and the world around us at a speed that we've never seen before. So I want you guys to have advice. I do have a course set, a whole bunch of videos that help you with what is, I think, the 15 most common questions entrepreneurs ask. I did coaching. I opened a mastermind. I had a group. Like we had, great destination trips, all this fun stuff. No, I don't sell any of that anymore. No, I don't do that anymore. I mean, I still travel with some groups, but I don't have one anymore. But when I was doing the coaching, I noticed the same 15 questions got asked. And I'm a nerd, guys. Like, look at my giant head. Look at my tiny shoulders. I started logging it. And I realized, oh, wow. Everybody's asking these same 15 questions when we get down to business. And so what I've done to make this real simple is I've made a 15 video segment to help you guys. And yes, there is a cost, but I have a special deal for you. I'll make it free for you guys. I actually don't care about the money. I do believe there needs to be some level of exchange if you're going to get a product. My actual goal is for you guys to become successful in business, okay? So what do I want from you? Well, if you want to not engage any further in anything else, then just go pay. I think it's, a couple $100 or $100 or something like that. It's very cheap. I made it so cheap that anyone can afford it. You get all 15 videos, you get lifetime access, use it, grow your business, be successful. But hey, if you're one of those people, those few people that can't afford it, and you're like, hey, I don't want to spend money on this. That's okay. You know what I want you to do? I want you to go on and I want you to share any content of mine with someone any content of mine that's helped you with someone that you think needs the help. When you do that, I want you to screenshot it and message it to me on any of my social medias and say, hey, bro, please give me one of your courses. And I will give you a course every time you do that. Do it 15 times, get all 15 courses for free. All I want to do is get my content out there so that people can benefit their lives. My businesses, thank God I'm blessed. They're automated. I'm successful. I'm free. I get to hang out, record these things, do this, and help you. And so all I'm asking from you, not for your money. Even though if you want to spend the money, that's the exchange you want to do, then do that and go buy the courses. I think it's very cheap. And the value you'll get is enormous. If you don't want to spend the money, take anything that I've given you that's helped you, share it, send it out. You can find the link in the show notes, guys. I hope this adds value. I hope this helps. I hope you have an amazing day on purpose and enjoy the courses.